SHP is a design firm. We're an architecture and engineering firm, and we've been in business for 116 years. About 18 months ago, we were having a conversation about the future of our business, and we were also having a conversation about the needs of our clients. We're a firm that specializes in education, and we were looking at what do we need to do to be providing our clients with a better understanding of what their future would look like, so as we were working with them, we would be designing to that future. And so we weren't designing buildings that were going to be great the day they opened, but buildings that would facilitate their needs 20, 30 years into the future. And frankly, we just didn't have the answer to the question about what that should be. So we decided that we really needed to do some deep research into the future of education. We needed it for our own edification, and we also wanted it to be able to guide our clients and ask better questions and help them understand what they were going to be doing as the future developed. So, as you know, we decided to contact you and have you help us take a deep dive into what the future of education would look like.
And as a futurist, what I do with organizations is I work with them to look 10 to 15 years in the future. Really, I push them to look over the horizon and think, okay, what do we want to be? Not just where is the future going, but what is the future that they want? Where do they want to move to? And we do that using a mix of social science, of technical research, of cultural history, economics, really a broad range of diverse inputs. And that's what we did together. We got together with SHP and started thinking about this future, first the future of education and how it relates to the built environment, but then we saw something really interesting emerge, because what we were modeling is the future of education, not just the future of education for the firm, but the future of education in general, literally the capital E, future of education.
What you brought to the table was a little bit of, kind of reading the tea leaves, what we didn't have, that crystal ball. And it was done in a very scientific and analytical way. You brought all these different inputs to us and people that we wouldn't normally have had access to give us advice and information on the global economy, on socioeconomic trends, on a wide variety of different things, as well as talking to the education community. And it helped us to begin to focus in on this notion of personalized learning and what that would mean going forward, which wasn't in itself really that unusual or that different.
And these really interesting strains started to come out, these ideas around human dignity, around human flourishing, and all of that was then kind of coming from these notions of, say, design thinking, of the new information economy that was coming out, and it really got very interesting. We realized that what we were coming up with was bigger than just the firm. It was something that was much broader.
Exactly, and I think for us, what was so exciting was the idea that here we are, a firm that specializes in learning. We're also a design firm.
Right.
Nobody really thought that an architecture firm should be taking on the future of education, right? It should be coming from education. But we really believed that, as you look across everything that's going on in business today and the emphasis on using design thinking to solve problems, that we were perfectly positioned to solve this problem because we're doing design thinking in our business every day and we're focusing on education every day. So why not SHP taking on the future of education? We had an epiphany when we realized that it wasn't so much about just taking that idea of personalized learning and applying it to do things better than we were doing them today. It was much, much bigger than that. And one of the things that you had said to us during the process was, we could create the future that we needed to see happen. And we realized that personalized learning wasn't about simply the time that we spend in the formal years of education, but it was really about a lifelong journey to learn. And how does learning occur throughout a lifetime? Because as we all know, from the moment we're born until the moment we die, we're learning.